Up everybody, K-Frog TV, you feel me? On my last video I showed y'all how to make a battery pack to charge the battery. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can charge the battery without using the phone. This time I'm gonna show you how you use that same battery pack to charge the phone. Okay? This one's a little more tricky. And people who've had phones, you know, while incarcerated know what I'm talking about. All right. Well, what you do here is you actually go into the back of the phone and the prongs that are right there, the little itsy bitsy prongs, which are the same prongs that actually push down on the battery when the battery is inserted into the back of the phone like this. You see right here, you line it up and you actually run your wires to those prongs. It's real small, the holes. It's like putting a needle in a thread. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna put one RAM with the positive, one RAM with the negative, okay? And this is how you use the phone with a dead battery, with the battery pack, okay? So once you have your two wires in there, positive and negative like that, what you do is you get your battery. And it's all up to you if you want it to be charging while you're on it. If you want it to be charging while you're on it, and then it just be running off of straight this, then what you would do is you would tape this right here. Once you put tape over this and then insert it to where it's supposed to go like this, once you plug this up, positive and negative, to the battery pack, like this, once you plug it into positive and negative onto the battery pack, it then allows you to use straight battery pack. That means you are not using no battery juice from the battery at all once you put tape over it. But if you leave it untaped, you'll be using battery from that and the battery pack. Or when you leave it untaped, you will also be charging your battery as you're on the phone. The battery pack from the batteries from the battery pack is gonna add power to it while you are on it. So it's like a win-win if you leave it undone. But then on some phones, the phone may blow up. So you gotta be careful if you do it like that. So it's better off to just tape the battery on the top, so that way you're using just the juice from the battery pack alone. You know, certain phones like Alcatels and Posches and the Z222s and stuff like that, those phones, you will be able to do this to. But I don't want you to watch my video and go try it with a Galaxy 5 and something happen. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go ahead and put that how it goes. And you put the wires right through the camera hole in the back of the phone. So they're out of the way. Put them just like this. Bada boom, bada bing. And then you pull them through. Be careful they don't come undone. Just like that. Boom. Just like that. So now it's coming through the back of the phone and they're hanging out. All right? That's how you want to do it. You don't want it to come out the side of the phone or nothing like that because you might mess up. Okay, positive, negative. All right. And now what you do is you just hook it up. You put this. Let me rubber band this back together like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show y'all the easiest ways to have a phone and to take care of it. Because when you're in there and you have a phone, your prison sentence will feel totally different. You may not think so. If you're one of them inmates that just went to prison and never had a phone, then you might be like, I don't need no phone. But if you get a phone and you see how it feels to have one and then lose it in a shakedown, you'll never want to continue doing your bid without a phone. And that's facts. Fuck. Like once you see how it is with a phone, you're not gonna want to do it without. Then again, some people might disagree. But me, I know when I first got in there, I'm like, fuck a phone. What I need a phone for? I want everybody to miss me. I don't need to get a hold of nobody. Fuck them. I got 5 years. I'm going to do my own bid. I don't need them. What I need all these people for? But then once you start getting out there to that free world and start speaking to people you ain't spoke to, you know, it's gonna just blow your mind, and it's gonna make you actually like do all you can to get a phone if you ever lose a phone. Okay, so I'm gonna put this positive on the positive, just like that, and put this negative on the negative, just like this, like that. You know, you cut it a little, you cut your cords a little longer. You can even pull them in more. Matter of fact, I'll pull them in more right now, just so that way. You pull them in more so that way they're not all out like that. Just like that. And then put the thing on there. Like that. Boom. You have your phone like this. You know, you get your rubber band. Rubber bands are mandatory. That's something you're definitely going to need. You get your rubber band, and then you go like this. And that's how it's going to be. You're going to have this taped, with a rubber band, hooked up to the battery pack coming from the back of the phone.